the heaven, the ocean, the mountains, the earth, the streams, whatever, is confronting us with reality. Confront us in the sense that it resists plans. And knowledge, at least in part, consists in overcoming this resistance. So in that sense, knowledge is practical overcoming of the object of knowledge and its resistance, basically. And we do this by understanding that reality and its symbols and manipulating it in a way that it becomes part of our plans and no longer resists our will. And that's part of knowing that reality. And it seems like that is true for human beings as well as the world historical spirit as well, because we are spirits. And the reality is in a sense spiritual, but it's also, as long as it hasn't become part of our understanding and our knowledge, it stands in front of us as an obstacle, as something which is resisting our plans, so something which is the other. And this, once we know this thing from without and within, that otherness is overcome through conceptually and symbolically manipulating that object. And that somehow makes us realize that that object which was confronting us is not something totally separate from us. And by knowing that, we actually make it part of ourselves and our own self-development. So knowledge is a form of self-awareness as well, and works through symbols and work through overcoming of resistance. And I think it is all this is partially possible because reality itself, the reality which is confronting us, is also revealing itself. So it's not something which is closed onto itself. So in a sense, knowledge is meeting the reality halfway, since it is revealing itself, and we are trying to overcome its resistance as well. Okay, so, and Allama Iqbal mentioned there are two different ways of understanding and knowing the reality. So one indirect way of establishing connection with the reality that confront us is reflective.